What's your slightest confession?
I slept with my Uber driver once.
Huh? Why did you do that? You could have paid.
I don't know.
You had no money?
He came home with me and paid for my Uber, so...
Yo, is that a new tactic?
I mean...
This is my first Uber trip. I just started.
You're from TikTok.
Yeah.
What do you
Hello. My name's Marta. I've been Jules next year.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Martha. I'm going to Stratford to get a bra. Do you want to come with me?
I'm going home right now.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna annoy you now. Oh, this is... Can I take you out?
You want to take me out?
Yes. Can I take you out?
We have time for this. I'm focused on football.
I can be your friend.
Oh, my friends. I don't really have girlfriends. I told you I'm seeing someone, so I can't really give you my number.
But just in case.
In case what?
Like, in case you break up. I'll be there. Fine. It's okay.
You're making me laugh. You're not clapped. It's just that I'm seeing someone, isn't it? You're not clapped. It's just that I can't take your number. That would be not fair, you know?
No, could I take you out? That's right.
You want to take me out?
Your friend.
But how can I take you out if I'm seeing someone? I can't do this.
Yeah, you can.
How? I can't.
Okay.
Well, I need to be respectful, you know?
I'm respectful.
Yeah.
I'm so respectful.
Already?
I'm so respectful. Make you a happy man.
How?
A happy man.
How though?
A happy man.
You want a picture? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Dr. Robinson, I noticed in your written testimony, you said that you use she, her pronouns. You're a medical doctor. What's a woman?
It's important for you to understand why I said I use she, her pronouns.
Well, I
understand that
I'm explaining.
people,
I was explaining why I'm asking the question, but I'd just like to get an answer to the question. What's a woman?
I think it's important that we educate people like you about why we're doing the things that we do. And so the reason that I use she and her pronouns is because I understand that there are people who become pregnant that may not identify that way. And I think it is discriminatory to speak to people or to call them in such a way as they desire not to be called.
Thanks for that.
So it's important that we respect each individual person.
Are you going to answer my question? Can you answer the question, what's a woman?
I'm a woman. And I will ask you, which pronouns do you use?
Can you
If you tell me that you use she and her pronouns, I'm going to answer you. I'm going to call you Mr. Bishop. I'm going to respect you for how you want me to address you.
I'm just saying, so you give me an example of a woman, you say that you are a woman. Can you tell me, otherwise, can you tell me what a woman is?
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm a woman.
Is that as comprehensive a definition as you can give me?
That's as comprehensive as a definition as I will give you today. Because I think that it's important that we focus on what we're here for, and it's to talk about access to abortion
So you're not
care
interested
and
in
how
answering a
important
question
this
I ask
right is.
and answering a question that I ask unless it's part of a message you want to deliver. Is that right?
I'm sorry. Because I was talking and you were talking at the same time.
I'm right. It's my time.
Okay,
it's my time to ask you questions. That's the purpose of it. I ask you to uncover things by asking you questions and asking you to respond. So you're not willing to answer a question unless it's part of a message you wish to deliver. Is that correct?
Sir, what I was trying to explain to you is that I had a difficult time hearing you since we were talking at the same time.
Right, let me just see if I can go to Miss Arambide. Is that a pretty close approximation of the pronunciation?
Arambide?
Arambide? Okay. What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
These are educated people talking about nonsensical issues in government. This is nothing more than a distraction, a circus. Meanwhile, inflation is climbing, food prices doubling, and here they are talking about something that is irrelevant to the real world. People need to hold the system accountable for its nonsense.
Ladies first.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna need 1 large cafe misto with soy milk, extra hot. Next, a hot chai latte.
Whoa. What are you doing?
I'm ordering.
Yeah, I know, but I was here first, and I'm just getting a black coffee. 1 black coffee.
I thought you said ladies first.
Yeah, back there, not here.
Why? What's the difference?
Sir, name.
Hold on there, Sporty. The difference is that over there I was being chivalrous, and over here you're being selfish and thoughtless and rude. You live in the world with other people, okay? Get your nose out of your phone, you might see that.
My phone? I have the coffee order for work on here.
There's like 100 drinks on that thing. Why are you getting coffee for the whole office? Have you never heard of Betty Friedan?
No.
Gloria Steinem?
Not a clue.
Really?
No. Not at all. Maybe you need to be on medication.
I am on medication. It's called coffee, and I can't get it because I'm waiting for you to order for everyone in your millennial clown car.
You're an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Yes.
I'm an asshole?
Yes, an asshole. Because let's be real. If I wasn't young and, let's face it, kind of hot, you wouldn't have held that door open for me. You were flirting. And then when you realized I showed no interest, you got mad. And then all your chivalry went right out the window.
So that's how you do it? You just take all your own self-centered behavior and you flip it on me, so now I'm supposed to be the
Asshole? Coffee for asshole?
Yeah, that's me.
This clip is all too real. Women think that because a man opens the door for her, he's flirting. Reality is, most men open the door for everyone, especially elderly. I open the door for other men all the time, and usually they're the only ones that say thank you. Women are rude and scolding over a gesture of kindness. It's not chivalry, it's simply kindness.
Were there certain characteristics that you looked for in children before molesting them?
In children, yes, but more I also looked at their families. If I thought the father was a threat, I would not approach the child. If I thought that the child had friends that he would tell, I would not approach him. If I thought the child had friends that were in the same capacity he was, I would approach him. For the simple fact that if I could molest him, I could lure him into believing, grooming him into believing that he would enjoy it. And therefore, I could manipulate him into having his other friends come and be molested by me as well.
So perhaps a child that doesn't really have a whole lot of friends, maybe not really a strong family, things like that.
Yes, no spiritual values, weak in education, needs help in many ways, even from split parenting, has a mother who may be having problems with the family, well, here comes superhero in to help out, wow, well, thank you very much. No problem. You ever need me to take him away for the night so you can have a night out? No problem.
It's scary how open and candid he is about his process, grooming young children and having an entire process for selection. The worst part is there are people trying to normalize this.
You blow me after my shift.
Why does everything have to come down to sex?
Because sex is awesome.
No, you just want to feel like you have power over me.
That's awesome too.
Can't I just, wash your car or something?
Not as satisfying.
So it's all about degrading me then?
I guess. Yes, it probably is.
How about I give you a blowjob?
You just said it was degrading.
It is, when you ask for it.
It's different if you do?
Yeah, because then it's my choice. It's my decision. And I have the power.
Okay.
Deal.
I get off in 2 hours.
See you in 2 hours.
These women try to call her ugly by ranking her last and not including her in the ranking process. So on this show, the women had to rank each other from least to most attractive. They ended up ranking the black girl first based on personality and ranked this woman last by not talking to her.
I was expecting myself to be number 5.
They then got humbled when the men changed the ranking.
I mean, really? Who cares? These shows offer nothing of value and don't help anyone at the end of the day. Mindless entertainment with no clear objective for said entertainment. I wonder if these people even get paid to be on these shows.
We're talking about a woman who survived North Korea. She escaped North Korea when she was 13. She tells this horrific story of her journey to get to America. And then she'll just she got the heavies.
We call those the heavies, and it's just like a funny inside joke. And she goes, oh, ha, 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 that's great, that's awesome, that's so funny, blah, blah, blah. She thinks it's hilarious. And then comes on the pod, and we joke around it. And when we were joking around with her, she said an interesting thing. She goes, wow, I've never had anybody make fun of me to my face. And then she goes, freedom is amazing. And it was a cool thing. Like, she was with her story. Nobody makes fun of her. Nobody
Right,
teases.
of course.
We weren't making fun of her story. We're just busting
Right.
balls and teasing. But she had never, like, had that happen, at least on camera.
The freedom to be made fun of. She's quite the character, and the fact she embraces that freedom of speech shows how valuable it is. Meanwhile, these new agers are offended by pronouns and identity politics created by the media.